Alright guys, so with about a week left inside of the arena, I wanted to share a comp with you guys that is going to be kind of a revision of an old comp that we had, and that is going to be no other than the Hollyberry, Capsaicin, and Pattaya combo. Except this time around, the supports or the healers have changed, and we are going to be using the famous rock duo that we have going on, and it is going to be no other than Rockstar as well as Parfait with the magic candy. It has been tested out by myself as well as Quick Baker and also other guild members that I have currently who are reaching Grandmaster 3, 2, and even like lower as well in the Master 1 and 2 area as well. So you can tell that it's going to be working pretty darn well. And again, it is bringing back some of the old cookies that have been inside of the arena. So some of you guys might already have invested in some of these cookies like Capsaicin. Alright, so let's go over the topping real quick. First of all, it's going to be 5 of the Swift Chocolate for Hollyberry. This time around, we are using the Swift Chocolate because we want to increase the, the quickness of the damage focus and want to keep Rockstar and Parfait alive because the point of this team is to survive until that 30-second mark and allow Capsaicin and Pattaya to do just insane amount of damage with the buffs from the timer as well as from Rockstar as well. Alright, so we are focusing on the damage resist as well as the cooldown. Cooldown 22-24% is optimal. If you guys can get it near that, it's going to be really good. But just focus on the damage resist and as much cooldown as possible, if anything. Next one is going to Capsaicin. Capsaicin again is going to need to survive up till that 30-second mark if possible. So we are going with 3 of the Syrian Raspberry, 2 Solid Almond, focusing on the damage resist and attack crit if possible. And then the attack speed and cooldown, if you can get it around the 4% mark for each of them, it's going to be really, really good. You don't need to like go extreme on them because Capsaicin does tend to be a little bit slower on the cooldown end because he does need to finish his transformation. So just keep those things in mind. He definitely is going to need a little bit more damage resist still in order to survive until that 30-second mark and pop his immortality and also put those debuffs that will do extra fire damage. Alright guys, so next one is going to be Pattaya, and of course Pattaya is going to be using 5 of the Syrian Raspberry, but this time around I am giving a little bit extra cooldown because this is going to have Monocle, and this team is going to also focus on Parfait giving the buff to Pattaya, which means that Pattaya is most likely going to use the skill already before that 1 minute mark, and having that faster rotation allows Pattaya, if you're versing another Pattaya on the enemy team, to use the skill a little bit faster on that 30-second mark, which is going to be really, really important. So we went with a little bit more cooldown, around 7 to 8% if possible. Of course, damage resist and extra attack and crit will help out as well. Next one is going to be Rockstar. Rockstar 5 of the Swift Chocolate, just like always. This is the same build that I've shared with so many of my videos so far. Damage resist, and then of course 17.3% cooldown at least, and at least 5% crit if possible in order to give 35% crit buff to every single cookie that you guys have except for himself. And last one is going to Parfait. Parfait 2 is using 5 of the Swift Chocolate, just like I have shared with other videos. Damage resist focus, and then of course a little bit extra focus on the cooldown if possible, but make sure damage resist is there so that Parfait is able to survive. This monocle can be switched out to the epic scroll or the rare scroll. If you know that you are not going to be versing a T-Knight, then I do recommend switching it out so that you guys can do a little bit more damage. But here we go guys, let's get into the arena and let me show you guys this team in action. A revision of the old Pattaya Capsaicin comp that we had. Alright guys, so this one is going to be the Pattaya Hollyberry here. So instead of that monocle, we are going to go with the epic scroll here. So let's go. Alright guys, so here we go, and it is going to be the Shining Glitter as well as the Rockstar and Parfait on the enemy team. Alright, that zap is going to do a lot of damage, but the reason why I said try to get a little extra cooldown on the Pattaya is because of comps like this right now. Right now, you guys can see that my Pattaya is actually using the skill a little bit faster, which means that during that 30-second mark, then my Pattaya is actually going to use that Fire Breath at around the 30-second mark right there, and then just kind of explode the enemies. All right, their enemy Rockstar is already dead, which is really, really good. That's another benefit of having Capsaicin because you're able to do even more fire damage. All right, we still have our Rockstar, which means that our Rockstar is going to be able to use that encore around that 30-second mark when the enemy Pattaya does use the giant dragon fire breath, but doesn't seem like that Pattaya is going to even last until that mark. So there you guys go. My Pattaya and Capsaicin are not super high promotion compared to all the other ones that I kind of do see inside of Grandmaster 3 and above. 3-star, 4-star. Of course, there are going to be lower ones like this one, 2-star here. But you guys can see that Capsaicin, Pattaya, also really good, especially with the addition of Rockstar now, and even Parfait, who's able to do a lot of healing. And again, just level 10. Doesn't even need to be higher than level 10 in most cases. All right, guys, so here we go. We see the T-Knight over here. So we are going to switch out that scroll for the monocle. So one reason why the monocle and this team does really well in countering T-Knight is because Monocle is going to allow us to get rid of those frost stacks that are going to be applied by the enemy Sherbet. Our Capsaicin as well as Pattaya are able to target the back lane as well instead of just front lane. And also Capsaicin, all right, has the immortality. So if he is able to survive until that 30-second mark, then Capsaicin is going to be able to just tank for our team for that good 6 seconds and allow Pattaya to pretty much deal with the T-Knight on the enemy side. All right, so really good combo here, and you can see our Monocle is doing really well in getting rid of those frost stacks for us. They still have all of their cookies alive, which is another good thing too. It's not like we do a ton of damage in the beginning. We slowly rack it up, and then at the 30-second mark, we just absolutely just wipe the entire team at the same time. So T-Knight really doesn't have a way for him to stack up that Wrath of the Commander buff and then do a lot of damage at the 30-second mark because everybody is just dying at the same time. So there you guys go. This time around, 10 million damage coming out from my Pattaya, 4.8 million damage for my Capsaicin, and healing again, Parfait and Rockstar just doing so much. And yeah, I mean, the T-Knight really didn't get to do anything because everybody was alive until that 30-second mark, and as soon as it hit that, Pattaya uses a Dragon Fire Breath, and boom, everybody's just wiped. Alright guys, so this time around, they do have a 2-2-1 comp. We're going to go with the Rare Scroll because it does seem like it might be a Stardust and maybe even a Sherbet or a Stardust Rockstar. So here we go. Alright guys, so I was kind of right. It is a Rockstar Stardust this time around, and they do have that Epic Scroll. We took the Rare Scroll so that our cookies are a little bit more tankier, alright, with the extra defense that we get, 30% here. All right, and we're going to have to hope and pray that our Pattaya is able to use our skill a little bit around that 1 minute mark, deal with the Stardust if possible. That's the ideal situation here. We're going to use the Fire Breath a little bit earlier. And here we go. Our cookies are still definitely alive. Get rid of that, the Stardust, Sign of the Star debuff on our cookies. Capsaicin did take it that time because, Pattaya was off the screen. All right, and here comes the damage output. Again, their Rockstar is dead. Our Rockstar is still alive here. Parfait, Burst Heal. Okay, Rockstar did die, but here comes the Fire Breath, and then boom, gone. All right, so there you guys go. Kind of getting close here and there, but I mean, we still have Pattaya and then Capsaicin at max HP because the encore happens around that 30-second mark. So there you guys go. 9 million damage coming out from Pattaya, 6.3 million damage coming out from our Pattaya, and the 16 million heal from both of our healers. All right, guys, so it seems like it's going to be another T-Knight comp here, possibly. So we're going to go with the Monocle here again. Let's go. All right, so it is a T-Knight, and it is the Sherbet, so we're going to go with the Monocle. Another thing you guys can actually do is switch out someone like Rockstar for someone like Snapdragon. Give that extra damage resist buff to our team, extra, debuff resist, and HP shield as well. So that is another option that you guys do have in case, like, oh, I don't have Rockstar build. Or, if you don't want to even use Parfait, another build is, just use Snapdragon as well. Right, so those are some of the replacements that you guys do have. All right, so here we go. We're getting close to that 1 minute or 30-second mark. 1 minute mark already passed. All right. Good thing, hopefully, is if we can get rid of that Rockstar a little bit earlier. But it doesn't seem like we might be able to. Actually, no. I think we will be able to here, possibly. No, it's not going to happen. All right, here comes the... Well, there you guys go. I guess it didn't really matter. Just a Fire Breath at the 30-second mark just absolutely destroyed them. All right, so 9.6 million coming out from our Pattaya, 5.6 million. T9 did some damage here because we did get rid of one of the cookies, I guess, and he did take advantage of the Wrath of the Commander buff, half of it, but not enough to survive the Fire Breath of Pattaya. But there you guys go, a comp that you guys can use again with someone like Capsaicin and Pattaya. So comps are coming back with a little bit of a adjustment here and there where the supports are a little bit different, but I mean the DPSs, they all have their unique traits and unique abilities, especially someone like Capsaicin, comboing really well with Pattaya. You also have other options as well where you're able to use someone like even pure vanilla, or you can go with someone like Snapdragon to either give an extra HP shield or extra burst heal or extra debuff resist, damage resist, and other shield HP shields as well. So there are a lot of different options. Please find the one that works for you. We still have a week left, so continue grinding. I need to grind it myself. I'm kind of here and there logging in and out. So good luck with the arena climb, guys. I'll continue to search up and test out new teams that I am testing for myself and also being tested by my guildmates. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.